Hello, connected soul. What a joy to feel your presence here, Virgo. Your arrival at this message is no accident, know that. Your energy resonated deeply, and what I need to tell you is filled with incredibly powerful signs. I feel a strong cosmic connection today, and I received a revelation from the spiritual realm. It's a powerful message, but it also brings healing directly to your spirit. Breathe deeply now. This message is specifically for you, Virgo. An irreversible transformation is beginning in your life. There is a very clear energy indicating the end of a cycle, a period marked by challenge and unseen burdens, and understanding this ending is the first step towards embracing the freedom that awaits you. If this message resonates with the truth you feel within your heart, please show your support by liking this video. And if you haven't already joined our community, subscribe now. You are so welcome here. Let's now acknowledge the path that has led you to this moment. This recent phase has been particularly arduous, bringing a unique kind of pain and difficulty you may not have experienced before. It feels like a significant chapter in your life has concluded, not with a gentle closing, but perhaps a more abrupt and taxing finality that left you reeling. You've carried heavy emotional and energetic weight during this time, burdens that were likely invisible to those around you. The suffering you've endured feels profound, touching the very core of your being, and it might have been difficult to articulate or explain to others just how deeply it affected you. This period was not just challenging. It was a crucible that tested your limits and forced you to confront difficult realities. Acknowledging the magnitude of this hardship is vital, as it honors the strength it took for you to simply navigate through it day by day. Understanding the depth of the struggles you've faced recently sets the foundation for recognizing the immense power you hold and the incredible shift that is now unfolding for you. Despite the confusion and lack of concrete proof during that challenging time, your inner knowing consistently signaled that something was fundamentally amiss. A quiet whisper of doubt or an unsettling feeling lingered, suggesting that appearances were not matching the underlying reality of the situation. Your sharp, analytical mind, combined with your potent intuition, worked tirelessly, sensing discrepancies and subtle energetic shifts. You suspected deception or felt the presence of manipulation, even when you couldn't pinpoint the source or articulate exactly what was happening. That persistent gut feeling, the one you might have tried to dismiss, was accurate all along. It correctly perceived the true intentions and hidden agendas of someone connected to you, confirming that your instincts about their character and actions were sound. Trusting that inner compass, even when external circumstances seemed to contradict it, was one of your greatest strengths. This section validates that your internal radar was precisely tuned to the truth of the situation, guiding you even through moments of profound uncertainty. As that chilling realization settled, confirming the whispers of your deepest knowing, a more painful truth began to surface. The source of the discordant energy, the origin of the subtle yet persistent disruption in your peace, was not from a distant or unfamiliar place. It emerged from within your closest circles, a shadow cast by someone you perhaps considered family, a confidant, or someone you placed immense trust in. The shock of this discovery cut deeper than the pain of the actions themselves. This wasn't a casual slight or a misunderstanding from a stranger. This was a deliberate undermining originating from a space where you expected warmth and loyalty. It felt like a sacred boundary had been violated, a sanctuary within your life breached by the very people you believed were its guardians. The cognitive dissonance between the face they showed you and the energy they secretly directed toward you was profoundly unsettling, leaving you questioning past interactions and shared moments. To grasp the weight of this, understand that their proximity allowed for a unique vulnerability within you, They knew your strengths, but more importantly, they knew your soft spots, your dreams, and perhaps even your fears. This intimate knowledge, shared in moments of openness, was weaponized. It feels like a cruel perversion of connection, transforming shared history into a blueprint for inflicting hurt where it would sting the most. The spiritual insights reveal that this closeness was no accident in their strategy. Operating from within allowed them to gather information, observe your vulnerabilities firsthand, and exert influence in ways an outsider never could. It felt insidious precisely because it wore a mask of familiarity, making the betrayal not just an event, but a prolonged, hidden act of deception woven into the fabric of your daily life, difficult to pinpoint until your intuition screamed the truth. This specific revelation about their identity validates the confusing signals you've been receiving. It explains why certain situations felt inexplicably draining, or why conversations with them left you feeling off balance. It clarifies the unseen forces that have worked against your progress, confirming that the opposition wasn't from random obstacles, but from deliberate choices made by individuals positioned unnervingly close to your heart and your life's path. The venom behind their actions, the dark undercurrent you sensed but couldn't always explain, stems primarily from a place of profound envy. They look at your light, your progress, your inherent purity of spirit, and instead of celebrating it, a bitter resentment takes root. This isn't just about material possessions or outward success. It's an envy of your very being, your resilience, and the unique energy you carry that they somehow feel diminishes their own existence. This feeling festers, driving their negative behavior. Fueled by this consuming jealousy, they have actively positioned themselves or others to observe you. Think of hidden eyes, subtle questions disguised as innocent interest, and conversations about you happening just out of your earshot. They are like unwilling spectators, compelled to watch your life unfold while secretly wishing for its unraveling, gathering fragments of information to feed their narrative or find points of weakness to exploit. This constant surveillance, whether you consciously recognized it or just felt a sense of unease, has been an attempt to keep you under their influence, even from a distance. They scrutinize your choices, dissect your interactions, and judge your every move, projecting their own insecurities and failures onto you. It's a twisted form of attention, born not of care or admiration, but of a desire to find fault and confirm their distorted view of you as someone undeserving of happiness or success. Conversations about you have become a key part of their strategy, spreading negativity and attempting to tarnish your image within your shared circles. They twist facts, invent narratives, and use gossip as a tool to isolate you or turn others against you. This explains any instances where you felt misunderstood or unfairly judged by acquaintances. Their whispers have been actively working to shape perceptions before you even had a chance to present the truth of your situation. Understanding this network of observation and back-channel communication clarifies the pervasive feeling of being exposed or unfairly criticized. It wasn't paranoia, it was a tangible energy of scrutiny directed your way. Their inability to directly dim your light led them to these covert tactics, watching from the shadows, hoping your own journey would falter, proving to themselves that their envy was justified. The energy surrounding their intentions goes beyond mere observation and malicious gossip. Spiritual insight reveals a more deliberate and unsettling layer to their actions, a desire to actively undermine and sabotage significant aspects of your life. This isn't passive wishing for your downfall. It is an active, albeit often hidden, attempt to create obstacles in your path, disrupt your stability, and watch you struggle or fail completely. These deeper plans might have manifested as subtle interference in your career, attempts to strain your important relationships, or even efforts to impact your financial well-being. They look for pressure points, areas where they can exert influence or plant seeds of doubt that might later blossom into significant problems for you. This level of intentional disruption stems from a dark place of intense envy, where your success feels like their personal defeat. Consider moments where opportunities unexpectedly dissolved, vital communications seem to go missing, or misunderstandings cause significant friction in your personal or professional life. While some setbacks are natural, the energy signature around these specific instances points to external, calculated manipulation designed to steer outcomes away from your favor, orchestrated by those who wish to see you fall. The somber truth is that their intentions carried a weight of malice, fueled by a desire not just for you to fail, but for you to suffer. This level of negativity can feel heavy, like a dark cloud attempting to suppress your natural vibrancy. Recognizing the depth of their ill will, not to dwell on it, but to understand the forces you have been silently contending with, is crucial for your liberation and for appreciating the strength you have unknowingly demonstrated by simply enduring and continuing your path. This awareness of their deeper, darker plans provides context for the intense struggle you've experienced. It explains why overcoming challenges felt exceptionally difficult, as if an unseen current was constantly pulling you backward. Their envy spawned a desire for your complete undoing, highlighting the spiritual protection that must have been working tirelessly to deflect these attacks and keep you moving forward despite their calculated efforts against your very existence. These individuals, driven by their shadowed intentions, often approached you under the guise of sincere concern or offering helpful guidance. What felt like support or advice was frequently a subtle form of manipulation, carefully woven into your daily interactions and conversations. Their words were sweet, their gestures appeared kind, but beneath the surface, a calculated effort was underway to subtly steer you away from your true path. This was a deliberate strategy, not accidental interference. You might have experienced a persistent feeling of your energy being depleted after spending time with them, walking away feeling inexplicably drained and heavy. This wasn't just social fatigue. It was an energetic siphoning, carefully orchestrated to weaken your resolve and dim your natural vibrancy. They aimed to leave you vulnerable, less capable of recognizing their true motives or resisting their calculated influence over your decisions and well-being. Perhaps you noticed situations where your resources, whether time, effort, or even finances, were subtly diverted to serve their needs, framed as mutual benefit or necessary collaboration. This financial or resource exploitation was often masked as a request for help or a shared venture, leaving you questioning why you were consistently contributing more while receiving less genuine support in return for your efforts and generous spirit. The emotional toll of their actions was significant, leaving you confused, questioning your own judgment, and feeling perpetually off balance in certain relationships. Their manipulation played on your empathy and trust, making it difficult to identify the source of your distress and exhaustion. This wasn't simple misunderstanding. It was a planned erosion of your emotional stability, designed to make you reliant or compliant with their hidden desires and objectives. Every interaction, every seemingly innocent question or suggestion was a small piece in a larger mosaic of control and subtle sabotage. Recognizing these calculated tactics disguised as care or necessity is crucial to understanding the true nature of the challenges you faced. It was a sophisticated form of undermining, leaving you feeling exhausted and questioning the very foundations of these connections you thought were built on mutual respect. Despite facing these sophisticated attacks aimed at your core, a profound truth about you, Virgo, shines through every challenge. You possess an inherent inner radiance and an incredible capacity for recovery that the universe itself acknowledges and protects fiercely. Your very essence, characterized by a deep desire for authenticity, clarity, and integrity, naturally repels darkness and seeks truth in all circumstances you encounter. It is precisely this luminous inner nature, this bright and discerning spirit, that makes you a target for those operating from places of scarcity and envy. Your attention to detail, your ability to see beyond superficialities, and your unwavering pursuit of what is right are not weaknesses. They are your most formidable strengths. These qualities empower you to spot deception and stand firm against attempts to diminish your spirit or pollute your path. Consider your inherent resilience, Virgo. Time and again you have faced obstacles and bounced back, perhaps stronger and wiser than before. This ability isn't learned. It is woven into the fabric of your being, a gift that allows you to navigate turbulent waters without being swept away entirely. You are naturally equipped with the inner fortitude required to endure pressure and emerge from difficult situations with your essential core intact and undamaged. Your journey through hardship has not broken you. Rather, it has tempered your spirit like fine steel, making you more robust and shining a clearer light on the path forward. You were not born to be overcome by the negativity of others. You are born with the innate capacity to rise above it, to learn from it, and to transform challenges into stepping stones toward your highest potential and truest self, unburdened by external negativity. This powerful inner light, this unbreakable resilience, is your birthright. It is the core of your strength and the wellspring from which you draw the energy to move forward. Recognizing and reclaiming this inner power is a vital step in leaving the past behind and stepping into the radiant future that destiny holds for you. A future where your light can shine freely and brightly for all to see. Understand this deeply, Virgo. You have never been alone in facing the adversities designed to harm you. Surrounding you is an unseen network of support, powerful spiritual entities that have been actively shielding you from the full force of the attacks directed your way. These are your spirit guides, ancestral protectors, and higher vibrational beings working tirelessly on your behalf, even when you weren't fully aware of their presence or efforts. Their protective energy forms a powerful barrier, deflecting much of the negative intent and manipulative energy before it could land with its intended destructive force. They have been strategically diverting harmful influences and neutralizing toxic vibrations sent toward you, ensuring that the insidious plans of those who wished you ill were significantly weakened and unable to achieve their ultimate damaging goals against your spirit and life path. Think of this divine intervention as a celestial shield, constantly adapting to the nature of the threats you faced. While you felt the pressure and experienced hardship, the spiritual forces working with you ensured that the attacks did not succeed in dismantling your life or extinguishing your inner light completely. They prevented the worst-case scenarios from manifesting, allowing you to endure and eventually overcome the trials presented before you. These spiritual guardians are connected to your soul's purpose and are aligned with the cosmic order of justice and balance. They are not merely passive observers, they are active participants in your defense, ensuring that any negative actions taken against you ultimately fail in their objective to destroy your potential or diminish your existence. Their presence is a testament to your spiritual significance and the support available to you. Know that this protection is ongoing and unwavering. As you navigate the final stages of this difficult cycle, continue to trust in the unseen support surrounding you. Your guides are clearing the path ahead, ensuring your safety, and preparing the way for the resolution and justice that are now manifesting in your favor, guided by the higher wisdom that oversees your spiritual progression and well-being in this realm. Feel this powerful shift in the cosmic currents, Virgo. The universe operates on principles of balance and reciprocity, and what has been unjustly sent your way is now being recalled by the divine order. Every lie whispered, every manipulative scheme plotted, every envious glance cast in your direction is not evaporating into the ether. It is gathering energy, condensing, preparing for its return journey. This is not a wish or a hope, but a cosmic certainty playing out before your very eyes. Those who sought to dim your light are finding their own existence shrouded in unexpected difficulties. Obstacles are appearing in their paths. Plans they felt certain would succeed are crumbling without explanation, and their energy is becoming scattered and weak. This isn't random misfortune. It's the energetic consequence of their actions, the universe correcting an imbalance. They sowed seeds of discord and deceit, and now the harvest belongs solely to them, in forms they may not even recognize or understand. Their attempts to cause you suffering are now reflecting back onto their own lives like a distorted mirror. The anxiety and confusion they tried to instill in you are now swirling around them, creating their own internal chaos. Watch closely, for the signs are becoming undeniable. Their carefully constructed facades are cracking under the pressure of this cosmic retribution, revealing the hollowness beneath. This unfolding justice is a profound validation of your resilience. It shows that you did not need to fight fire with fire. Your focus on maintaining your inner peace and trusting the higher forces allowed the universal laws to work on your behalf. The energy they directed outwards with malicious intent is now being reabsorbed by its originators, leaving them to face the very negativity they projected. Beyond the cosmic balancing of energies, the veils of deception are also being lifted in the earthly realm. The intricate web of lies woven around you, intended to distort your character and tarnish your reputation, is beginning to unravel. Moments of clarity are dawning upon those who were misled or who questioned your integrity based on the falsehoods they heard circulating. The truth possesses an undeniable light that cannot be perpetually suppressed. Witness as conversations subtly shift and misunderstandings that clouded perceptions of you start to dissipate. People who may have distanced themselves are beginning to see cracks in the narrative they were fed. Facts are surfacing, coincidences are aligning in revealing ways, and the inherent purity of your intentions is becoming evident to impartial observers. Your name, which they tried to drag through the mud, is being gently cleansed by the light of undeniable reality. This process might not be a sudden, dramatic unveiling, but rather a series of smaller revelations that build momentum over time. Each instance where the truth about the situation or about the individuals who hurt you comes to light serves to strengthen your position. Have faith that the universe is meticulously arranging circumstances for your vindication, ensuring that those who judged you wrongly will come to understand the actual dynamics at play. Your patience and refusal to engage in the same low-vibration tactics have preserved your energy and allowed this divine clearing to occur. As the fog of manipulation lifts, your genuine character and the reality of your experiences will stand in stark contrast to the duplicity of others. This is not just about reputation, it's about reclaiming your narrative and witnessing the universe affirm your authenticity for all to see. As their negative energy rebounds and the truth begins to surface, those who sought to harm you may sense a shift in their favor is impossible under the current circumstances. This awareness could lead to a dangerous tactic, the attempt at false reconciliation. They might reappear, seemingly changed, expressing regret or offering gestures that appear generous or attempts to mend past wounds. These overtures are rarely born of genuine remorse. More often, they are calculated moves to regain access to your energy, resources, or influence. Be acutely aware, Virgo, that these individuals may attempt to reinsert themselves into your life, disguised as friends, allies, or even potential romantic partners. The form the bait takes could be anything from a sudden, friendly call to an unexpected business proposal or even a surprising declaration of affection. Understand that the underlying motive is often not connection, but control or exploitation. Having failed to destroy you through direct attack or manipulation, they might now try a more insidious approach, hoping your compassionate nature or desire for closure makes you vulnerable. Their apologies might sound sincere, but the energetic signature beneath remains rooted in the same dark intentions that caused you pain before. Trust your intuition above all else. Discerning these traps requires heightened awareness and a willingness to trust the hard-won wisdom of your past suffering. Do not be swayed by sweet words or seemingly opportune offers. Any attempt by these specific individuals to re-establish contact is a potential snare designed to pull you back into the toxic cycle you are divinely destined to leave behind. Your protection lies in recognizing these ploys for what they are. Given the clear signs of manipulation, the cosmic return of karma, and the high probability of attempts at false reconciliation, the path forward becomes starkly clear, Virgo. To fully step into the powerful, authentic life that awaits you, completely severing all energetic and emotional ties with these individuals and the remnants of that painful cycle is not just advisable, it is absolutely necessary. Holding on to any thread of connection, no matter how thin it seems, keeps the door open to the old energy. Imagine these ties as energetic cords that still connect you to the source of your past pain. Each cord drains your vitality, keeps you tethered to lower vibrations, and hinders your ascent. The act of consciously choosing to cut these cords is an act of profound self-love and empowerment. It is declaring to the universe and to yourself that you are no longer available for this dynamic, that you are reclaiming your energy and your future. This cutting of ties might manifest physically as blocking contact, limiting interaction to the absolute minimum necessary, if at all, and creating clear boundaries. More importantly, it involves a mental and emotional release, refusing to dwell on the past hurts or engage with thoughts about these individuals. It requires actively redirecting your focus towards healing, growth, and the beautiful possibilities unfolding before you. Embracing this separation fully unlocks the door to the immense blessings and genuine connections the universe has in store. Your resilience has prepared you for a new beginning filled with authenticity, peace, and abundance. You've navigated the storm, and now the calm, sunlit waters await. To delve deeper into what this new chapter holds for your specific sign and unlock more cosmic insights, click on the playlist or video appearing on the screen now.